Did you know one athlete's garage is worth more than an entire mid-table football club? Cristiano Ronaldo, football's first active, self-made billion-dollar earner, treats hypercars the way most of us treat sneakers. Trophies for every victory, souvenirs for every milestone. Behind those shimmering paint jobs lurk shattered fenders, secret gifts, and a €12 million mystery machine almost no one has seen in motion. Buckle up, because the last ride on this list once wore the crown of world's most expensive new car, and it's only one piece of CR7's high-octane puzzle. Billion-dollar flex. Ronaldo's current Al Nassr deal funnels an eye-watering £178 million per season into his accounts, vaulting his lifetime haul well beyond the billion-dollar mark. Numbers that gigantic might terrify accountants, but for Ronaldo, they're just lap times on a balance sheet racetrack. He measures glory in cylinders, carbon fiber, and acceleration figures that make even veteran test drivers blanch. The habit started early. In 2012, fresh off a 60-goal campaign, he christened his 27th birthday by unwrapping a jet-black Lamborghini Aventador, a V-12 rocket ship capable of 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. Madrid's late-night streets echoed with its howl for weeks, each rev a punk rock riff announcing that the kid from Madeira had grown into the monarch of the Bernabeu. Victories breed vehicles. A hat trick against Tottenham? Time for an Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. A Champions League three-peat? Why not place a deposit on a Ferrari SP3 Daytona before most people even knew it existed? By now, every medal, endorsement renewal, and social media milestone correlates with a fresh chassis number entering the logbook. If his Instagram grid were a spreadsheet, you could chart his net worth by analyzing paint colors, but not every trophy rolled straight off the showroom floor at his command. Gifts that glide. Love in Ronaldo's world requires more creativity than roses and reservations. Georgina Rodríguez knows socks and cologne won't thrill a man whose watch collection alone could ransom a small island, so she thinks in engines and leather. For his 37th birthday, she secretly imported a Cadillac Escalade ESV, a 6-meter fortress wrapped in gloss black paint, propelled by a 6.2-liter V8, and upholstered in butter-soft beige leather for 5 miniature future forwards. European emissions paperwork tried to complicate the process, but when you have CR7 money, bureaucracy dissolves faster than traction on a wet roundabout. That Christmas, she leveled up again, sliding a Rolls-Royce Dawn onto the driveway, silver over ivory, ribboned like a life-size Hot Wheels. Its starlight headliner recreates the Milky Way, while the Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament pops up electronically as if even the car is bowing to football royalty. According to friends, Ronaldo walked outside in slippers, burst into laughter, and said, "Guess I'll need a bigger garage." Other surprise purchases hide in plain sight. A Bentley Flying Spur for nursery drop-offs, a Mercedes-AMG GLE 63S for stealth shopping excursions, even a Maserati Gran Cabrio because, Georgina told Spanish press, it sounded nice. Her presence proved the only ceiling to Ronaldo's collection is the scope of her imagination, and his appetite has never met a roof it couldn't raise. Some vehicles, however, arrived escorted by flashing lights, insurance headaches, and controversy instead of bows. Crashes, claims, and controversy. Mallorca, June 2022. An employee attempts what should have been a simple 3-point turn in Ronaldo's $2.1 million Bugatti Veyron. One misjudged throttle blip, 1,100 horsepower meet a stone wall, and a carbon fiber masterpiece crumples like tinfoil. Spanish tabloids detonated, helicopters hovered, and neighboring homeowners watched their security cam views skyrocket on Twitter. Ronaldo, sunning poolside, allegedly shrugged and offered to pay for every shattered tile, every toppled palm, even the neighbor's traumatized Pomeranian. The Veyron wasn't the only casualty. In 2009, back when he played for Manchester United, Ronaldo aquaplaned a Ferrari 599 GTB into a tunnel barrier near the airport. He walked away unscratched, posed for photos with police officers, and still made training on time. The car, however, looked like modern art created by Thor's hammer. Public hiccups don't end there. During Euro 2024 qualifiers, he stirred up ambush marketing drama by swigging a rival energy drink on live broadcast, a direct conflict with event sponsors. Fines loomed, but brand Ronaldo thrives on headlines, even negative ones. 24 hours later, he posted a gym selfie beside a freshly delivered Ferrari Purosangue, converting controversy into double-tap currency. Still, no dented fender or marketing slap curbs his appetite for machines oligarchs can only dream about. The Bugatti League. Bugatti headlines his fleet the way he headlines every stadium. The Chiron came first, 1,500 horses, 261 miles per hour, a W16 that inhales 60,000 liters of air per minute. He documented delivery in 3 Instagram stories that cumulatively pulled more views than a La Liga fixture. But unicorn status belongs to the Bugatti 110, just 10 units worldwide, each priced around £8.5 million. Inspired by the 1990s EB110, it swaps gentle curves for razor-edged aggression, sheds 20 kilograms versus a Chiron, and punches out 1,578 horsepower. Ronaldo's example gleams in pearl white with a discreet CR7 monogram stitched into the headrest. Transported under non-disclosure lockdown, the driver reportedly had to surrender his phone and sign 5 NDAs before the trailer door opened. Rumors swirl of something darker. La Voiture Noire. Bugatti keeps the buyer's name sealed tighter than a Ballon d'Or vote, yet European journalists claim the €12 million wire transfer routed through a Portuguese holding company. Whether he owns it or not, the mystery alone generates millions of YouTube thumbnails. In Ronaldo's world, secrecy is the highest octane fuel of all. Hypercars aside, his daily drivers are hardly pedestrian. Just wait until you peek at his so-called humble rides. Humble horses and sponsor swaps. Real Madrid's Audi sponsorship let players choose fresh wheels each season. Backup keepers drove Q5s. Ronaldo selected the RS7 Sportback Performance, 600 horsepower in stealth Panther Black with ceramic brakes the size of dinner plates. He'd rumble into training, step out in tailored track pants and hand keys to the kitman like it was a courtesy car. German muscle continues with the Brabus GV 12900, a Mercedes G-Wagon remixed for supervillains. It shoves 900 horsepower through all-wheel drive, blasts 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds despite weighing as much as a studio apartment, and features crimson-quilted leather that wouldn't look out of place in a Monaco nightclub. Beside it lounges a Mercedes-Benz S65 AMG. Most collectors treat the twin-turbo V12 limousine as a crown jewel. Ronaldo uses it for grocery runs. When paparazzi spotted a minor scratch on its bumper, he quipped, "Training cone fought back." Revenge buying fuels the fleet too. Hours after Lionel Messi hoisted a 7th Ballon d'Or, Ronaldo tore through Madrid dawn traffic in a brand new Porsche 911 Turbo S. 205 miles per hour top speed, priceless emotional top-up. For sponsors, this carousel is pure gold. A single driveway photo showing an Audi, Nike trainers, and Tag Heuer watch can generate more advertising value than a primetime Champions League slot. In Ronaldoland, branded content isn't a banner ad, it's launch control at a midnight traffic light. When the asphalt feels slow, he simply trades tires for wings. When the garage takes flight, enter the Gulfstream G650, his airborne penthouse. Range, 7,500 nautical miles. Cruise speed, Mach 0.925. Interior, cashmere seats, mahogany veneer, 2 beds, marble-floored lavatory with a waterfall faucet, and Wi-Fi strong enough to stream 4K match replays at 40,000 feet. He acquired it in 2015 after surpassing 500 career goals, branding the tail number with CR7. Flight manifests show the jet ping-pongs from Riyadh to Turin to Lisbon with the precision of a Swiss watch. Teammates hitch rides and sip almond milk cappuccinos in bone china cups, while Ronaldo stretches with resistance bands down the aisle. Not even turbulence interrupts his ab routine, and the sky isn't his limit. Industry insiders whisper he secured build slot 7 for the fully electric Rolls-Royce Spectre, due 2025. Picture it. The man synonymous with roaring V12s silently gliding along Madeira's cobbles. Starlight headliner above, 0 emissions behind. Sustainability never looked so luxurious. The economics of excess. Add the visible machines. Lamborghini Aventador, Aston Martin DBS, Bugatti Chiron, 110, rumored La Voiture Noire, Porsche 911, Turbo S, Brabus GV12, Cadillac Escalade, Rolls-Royce Dawn, Phantom, Cullinan, Mercedes Trio, Audi RS7, Bentley Flying Spur, Maserati Gran Cabrio, Ferrari F12 TDF, SP3 Daytona, Purosangue, and you eclipse $40 million without counting customizations. Toss in the Gulfstream, annual insurance premiums resembling national budgets, climate-controlled storage in Madrid and Turin, and rumors of equity stakes in manufacturers, and analysts whisper totals north of $120 million. Maintenance alone could fund a second-tier club. Specialty tires shipped from France, oil changes done by technicians flown in from Maranello, humidity-controlled hangars to prevent microscopic rust on titanium bolts. Even the G650's annual inspection bills look like transfer fees for promising fullbacks. Critics scoff, but Ronaldo counters with philanthropy. Auction appearances of his McLaren Senna memorabilia fund pediatric hospitals. Signed die-cast replicas of his cars raise six-figure sums for wildfire relief. In his calculus, horsepower and humanitarianism are twin turbos boosting the same reputation engine. Cultural impact and legacy. Cars aren't mere transport. They're storytelling devices. Kids who can't afford match tickets copy his celebration and daydream about V12s. TikTok editors splice stepovers with 110 flybys, racking up billions views. Fashion houses court him for campaigns featuring cable-knit sweaters against Rolls-Royce interiors, blending sartorial calm with mechanical chaos. Analysts call it the CR7 Premium. Any model he buys appreciates overnight. When he posted his 110, secondary market prices jumped 15% within 48 hours. Insurance companies had to write bespoke policies just to satisfy his disclosure clauses, effectively rewriting parts of their own playbooks. Marketing students will study this synergy for decades. Elite performance fuels social clout. Social clout converts into advertising firepower. Advertising firepower subsidizes the acquisition of cultural artifacts on wheels, which then feed back into content. The loop redlines perpetually, a closed-circuit dyno measuring attention span instead of horsepower. Future shopping list. Pagani insiders whisper that a Huayra Codalunga allocation, only 5 units, €7 million each, has Ronaldo's initials penciled on the build sheet. The Codalunga's elongated tail evokes 1960s Le Mans racers, and its hand-beaten aluminum panels reveal subtle gold flecks under Saudi desert sunsets. Another rumor links him to Rimac's all-electric Nevera, 1,914 horsepower, divvied up by 4 independent motors. Test drivers claim it demolishes a quarter mile in 8.6 seconds. Ronaldo supposedly arranged a private Dawn test on an undisclosed airstrip, landing his G650 beside the prototype, then launching it repeatedly until the carbon ceramic brakes glowed pumpkin orange. Engineers thanked him for valuable battery temperature data, but the grin on his face said he enjoyed collecting it. Business lessons at 220 miles per hour. What can entrepreneurs learn from a garage stacked like a billionaire's wish list? First, diversification. Ronaldo doesn't just buy, he invests. Sources hint his Chiron deal included a silent partner arrangement, earning him a slice of Bugatti merchandise revenue. Second, timing. He unveils new acquisitions precisely when eyeballs are already on him. A hat trick here, a contract signing there, maximizing media pickup without spending a cent on ads. Small businesses can mimic the model by pairing product launches with milestone achievements, turning mishaps into transparent case studies, and partnering with influencers whose brand values mirror their own. You may not afford an Aventador, but you can afford impeccable storytelling. The fan reaction machine. Every time Ronaldo revs a new engine, social media erupts. Hashtags like #RonaldoCarCollection spawn millions of clips, from gearheads analyzing exhaust notes to casual fans rating seatbelt colors. A 12-second vertical video of the 110 idling in Lisbon drew 90 million views in 48 hours. No paid boost, just raw curiosity. Automotive YouTubers plan entire calendars around spotting season, camping outside Turin airports to capture a split-second glimpse of the G650. One streamer admitted a single shaky video of Ronaldo's Brabus earned him more AdSense revenue than his entire library of scripted reviews. These ripples reach secondary markets. After Ronaldo flashed his bespoke Rolex Daytona alongside the Purosangue, pre-owned Daytona listings spiked 30% online. Local cafes near his known garages double coffee orders whenever Whisper networks predicted delivery, proving the CR7 effect is its own microeconomy. Engines turn, algorithms churn, and whole ecosystems earn. Fuel for dreams. If cars are modern mythology, then Cristiano Ronaldo is its most prolific bard, writing verses in tire marks and singing choruses in turbo whistle. His collection isn't merely metal and money, it's proof that relentless discipline can manifest into wonders you can steer with a leather-wrapped wheel. And while most of us will never hot lap a 110, the roar echoing through a smartphone speaker may be enough to spark a smaller personal engine. Ambition. Total everything, past purchases, rumors, flying mansions, future orders, and analysts peg his broader mobility portfolio at $180 million. That's before we add his incoming Azimut Grande $27 million yacht with 4 en-suite cabins, a beach club, and a side-loading garage for a matching Riva speedboat. Even on water, the man refuses to downshift. So next time you hear the distant wail of a quad-turbo W16 or the electric hush of a Spectre rolling across cobblestone, look up. You might witness Chapter 13 being written in real time. Legends are rarely parked. They're perpetually en route to the next impossible destination. V12 heartbeat syncing with the pulse of the planet.